My name is Piyush Mehrotra. I am the Division Chief of the NASA Advanced Supercomputing Division at the NASA Ames Research Center in the Silicon Valley in the Bay Area in San Francisco. So this is the division which hosts NASA's premier supercomputer. That's one part of the division. So I manage that whole supercomputer. Along with that, there's also another part of the division which actually focuses on large-scale modeling and simulation, mostly computational fluid dynamics for aerosciences. So that manage researchers and scientists in that area also. We produce a lot of data, and in fact, the folks who are using the machine, at about 1,600 users, they produce a lot of data. And we have a small group in our division which looks at visualization, data analysis, analytics. The team is not that big, but we've been doing particularly visualization for a long time. So when these scientists and engineers from other organizations produce that data by running these code simulations on our system, they will seek our help to actually analyze that data. We do a lot of visualization, large-scale visualization. We have a very big visualization engine. And then recently we've started adding more analytics and machine learning expertise, because the focus is again that we will provide the infrastructure, both the hardware and the software stack, to do the analytics and the machine learning. And the scientists are from all over NASA or even external organizations which have any relationship with NASA. And that's how we're positioning ourselves to help the scientists and engineers. So about 4 or 5 folks who focus mainly on visualization, and then another 4 or 5 that are looking at infrastructure for machine learning, trying to gather more expertise in it so that we can be the support personnel for the scientists and engineers who are coming in with their problems and they want to implement data analytics or machine learning. So it's a small team, but particularly visualization, we do a lot of work in that area. So one of the biggest issues you have when you're doing data analytics or visualization is how do you manage the data? Because the data is fairly large. We're talking multi-petabytes of data, not just gigabytes or terabytes of data. So how do you manage it so that you can run these tools on that? That is a big issue. So you have to have the right IO infrastructure for that. And then obviously the right tools and things like that to be able to handle that. The data management part is the most critical. You've got to have an integrated team in some sense that the analyst, data scientist, has to work with the scientist as opposed to being independent. You can't just give the data to a data scientist and expect him or her to actually produce the results you want. So it has to be a give and take between the two. So integrated team that focuses on a problem where you get the requirements from the scientists and then you get sort of here are the potential solution techniques and marry them is really necessary for achieving anything in data analytics, because a lot of the work that's being done in data analytics is in some sense garbage in, garbage out. You're taking the wrong data, producing some results, and you're getting spurious results, but you don't know how you're getting it. So to understand the whole pipeline and understand the requirements, understand the data, and then move it to results which are meaningful and can be actually traced back is very essential in this area, because otherwise you just get hype with no useful results in the area.